up, everybody? I'd like to welcome everybody to another episode of Financial Bars. It's your host, Don Bucks, tapping in once again. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is. And the Lakers just took the championship. I kind of knew that was going to happen anyway. They kind of blew Miami out. Like, dang. Hope ain't no Laker fans on here. I mean, no Miami fans on here. Cause better luck next year. Like, they was scrappy, but they kind of gave up after the first quarter. They kind of gave up after the first quarter. But that's over with. That is over with. So, what's happening though? What's happening with y'all? What's good? I got a lot to talk about. I don't even know if I'm gonna get to it all, but a lot is bubbling in the market, as y'all already know. It's a lot bubbling in the market. This past week, y'all boy Donald Trump again, man. Like, I made a post last week about him making that tweet, right? He made a tweet talking about some we're gonna pause the stimulus talks until after the election, right? Now, for some reason, his words hold so much weight in the stock market that, like when I told y'all a couple episodes ago about how the market moves, the market be moving based off of sentiment. I'm gonna get into sentiment later because I think I'm gonna use that as my term of the week. Sentiment, y'all, sentiment. That's basically how investors feel about the market or about a certain stock. If they're feeling good about it, the stock price is going to go up. If they're feeling bad about it, or there's bad news surrounding a certain company or the market at the time, investors pull their money and put it into something else that has a better sentiment. So good sentiment is good for the market. Bad sentiment, it's bad for the market, so to speak. And that's what Trump did. He played on sentiment. He knows what he's doing, right? Dude know what he's doing. It's crazy. Dude know exactly what he's doing. He knew that tweet was gonna make stock prices go down, and that's exactly what happened. As soon as he put that tweet out about stimulus, because the market is looking for stimulus, and I told y'all before, stimulus, they know what people are gonna do with the money before they even get it. They know the whole country is full of consumers. Everything is based around spending money. That's how that's how the world goes around. They want you to spend money. So they gear everything towards spending money. All the holidays, all the stuff that they make commercials on, is all to get us to spend money at the end of the day. So if money is being spent, the economy is flourishing. So that's why talks of more stimulus has been boosting the stock market, right? That gives us good sentiment because they know if they give us some more money, most people are going to go spend it, right? We're going to go spend it, which in turn boosts the economy. So when Donald Trump tweeted, we're going to hold off on the stimulus talks until after the election, immediately, like within minutes, stock prices started selling off. But what did he do later that night? Later that night, he knew what he did, right? I don't know if it's his people that be in his ear, his what they call the guy. I forgot what they call the guy. The one that's always in the president's ear, right? I don't know if he said something to him or what, but later that night, Trump tweeted, oh, you know what? He's pretty much softened his stance on pausing the talks for the stimulus. He basically said, oh, you know what? We're going to do a little something. And just that hint, just that little bit of optimism, the very next day, stock prices not only went past where they were the day before, but they hit new highs. They hit new highs based off of stimulus talks, sentiment, right? Pay attention, y'all. Sentiment. So you can pick up on sentiment if you looking at the company's news, if you're looking at the financial news, you can pick up investor sentiment, so you know which way you can have a good sense, should I say, of which way the market is going to go based off of sentiment. And right now, the sentiment is all over the place because we don't know who's going to be president. We don't know when the stimulus is coming. You know what I'm saying? So any little bit of news moves the market right now. And they say historically between September, between September and the new year, the end of the year, is when stock prices are really choppy, especially around the election time. So keep that in mind as well. Now, before I go any further, I gotta give my disclaimer. Now, this is the home of business and financial conversations, but Don Bucks is not a financial advisor. Don Bucks is not a money manager, right? Don Bucks is not a fiduciary, right? So by watching this video, you're agreeing to this disclaimer that I have no liability. I am not responsible for your wins or your losses if you was to take any action on any of these suggestions that I put forth tonight. Alright? So, with that being said, we can move on. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be dealing with them people in regards to lawsuits and all that. Because, people want to sue. So, I got to get that disclaimer. You dig? So, now, what else happened? Your boy Trump caught COVID. Man. All that shit he was talking about, how it was just like the flu, and he was saying all types of craziness, right? Now he caught the COVID. What's up with y'all boy, man? He's just all over the place, man. Trump is all over the place. But your boy caught COVID. So what that did was, let me tell you what that did. Now, of course, he has access to all the top medicines and the top everything, right? So, of course, he's using one of the, I think it's 7 different companies that got the contract for Operation Warp Speed. Now, Operation Warp Speed is the fast-paced production of the vaccines. Now, what I mean by fast-paced is, now there's this such thing with vaccines called efficacy. Now, efficacy is how effective it is. So when they're going through their trials, a vaccine has to have a certain percentage of efficacy. What's the percentage of the time that it works? Now, we would want the vaccine to work 100% of the time, right? That makes sense. Like, I want a vaccine that works 100% of the time, right? But unfortunately, that's not how it works. If it works a majority of the time, that's a good candidate for it to get passed. Now, I'm no scientist, and no doctor, and none of that. But I know the efficacy of vaccines prior to this Operation Warp Speed was higher than 50%. With this Operation Warp Speed, they cutting corners. These drugs cutting corners. So basically, the vaccine only has to work 50% of the time for it to pass. That's Operation Warp Speed. That's what we're going through right now. So it's like 7 companies that got a contract with the government to produce these vaccines at warp speed. Now, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm pretty sure I'm not, one of the companies that they are using for Operation Warp Speed, that's one of the vaccines or the treatments that Donald Trump was getting. They put the news out which company or which vaccine he was using. You know that stock went through the roof the next day. When I say go through the roof, what I mean is it shot up really high. It shot up really high the very next day. Once they said, "Oh, Donald Trump is using this vaccine and he's doing well." There goes some more sentiment for you, right? So they gave you some good sentiment on that stock, on that company, right? This is how it works. This is why you have to pay attention to the news. Like, you ain't gotta watch it all day, every day, but tap in instead. You know how you be on Facebook looking at shit all day long? Now you got something else you can look at. You can look at CNBC. They got an app. If you got an iPhone, most people got iPhones. They got a stock app on the phone, so you can look at sentiment if you want to. Everything is at our fingertips. There's no excuse for us not to know what's going on. So that's some more sentiment for you. So that's what happened with your boy Trump and COVID, man. What else? So I'm gonna get into a few plays. Now that we got the holiday season coming down the pipe. Now, they said this year the holiday season gonna be mad different because of the COVID. You know, a lot of people was gonna be shopping different. Now, throughout the whole pandemic, people started shopping different. People started forming different habits. People started shopping online more. So you got all these companies that sped up their capabilities for their customers to shop online. So you got Walmart that boosted up their online presence. You got Target that boosted up. All these companies boosted up their online presence because they know people at home shopping online. So coming down the pike, we got some analyst upgrades. Now these are the most recent analyst upgrades for the market. Now this is not all of them. This is just some of the ones that I've been eyeing. Number one, this is not in no particular order, but number one is DraftKings. They gave DraftKings a $70 price target, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe DraftKings earnings report is coming up, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, sports betting, and just like people been shopping from home, people been gambling from home, and then sports picked back up. Sports came back on, so that stock is poised for major growth. Why? Because sports betting is not legal in all the states. So once one state set a precedent, like one state start doing it, all the other states tend to follow suit. So you got Vegas, you got Pennsylvania, and you got New Jersey. You got 47, 48 more states to go. You know what I'm saying? So that tells me there's a lot more market share that this company has to gain. So $70 price target. Look into that one. Walmart, like I said, holiday season coming. They done boost up their online presence. Now they also have they just keep finding ways to more ways to get in your pocket at Walmart. So Walmart, they just got a new price target at $155. Let me see. Walmart is, I'll tell you right now, Walmart is $142 right now, and their new price target is $155. And they just launched the insurance services. They just launched insurance services in Walmart. Come on, Walmart. Like, I already thought they was bugging when I walked in there and I seen the eyeglass place, and I said, damn, you can get your groceries in here. You can now you can get some eyeglasses. One time I seen a nail salon in Walmart. I'm like, damn, I said, you ain't gotta go nowhere. You come in this joint. You don't spend all your money in here. You come in and get your nails done, get your hair done, get some glasses. So that on top of the holiday season. So they poised for growth. So they got a new price target, like I said, $155. Who else we got? We got Peloton. Now, have y'all heard of Peloton? Peloton is the new exercise bike craze that's going on right now. Now, gyms was closed and like people still not too comfortable with going in the gym. So what this bike does is it's kind of like a shit. This is like a exercise bike 3000. They got like a Tesla screen on it. You know how dope the Tesla screen look in the car. So it got like one of them on the drum, and it got like a real person on there, like showing you how to do different exercises. So that's poised for growth because habits done change. People done form new habits. So Peloton, they got a new price target. Their new price target is $116. So check that out. They also got a new factory because people have been ordering these bikes like they going out of style, right? To the point where they're backlogged. They got back orders. Like there's so many people ordering these bikes, they can't even make them fast enough. You feel me? So they building a new factory so they can boost production. They need to boost production. They don't have enough bikes for everybody. So, excuse me. So Peloton, check that out. Now, what else we got? Amazon. Now, Amazon, as you all know, people been shopping on Amazon like it's going out of style. Amazon has a Prime Day coming Tuesday, so that should bode well for their stock price. So Tuesday is Prime Day. Tuesday is also the release of the new iPhone. I know y'all couldn't wait for that. Right? I know y'all couldn't wait for the new iPhone. You dig? That's dropping Tuesday. Now, they're saying that this release is the most significant release since 2018, being that they haven't had a body revamp since then. So it's gonna have a new body somewhat, and it's also gonna be 5G capable. Now, you know everybody about 5G, you feel me? So that's coming Tuesday. Now, let's get back to where I was in the beginning. This is the term of the week. Let's do this as the term of the week. Market sentiment. Now, I need y'all to write this down and remember this. Market sentiment. Like I said, this is the overall attitude or feeling that investors have towards the market or a particular company. If you have optimism, see, the market moves from either optimism or pessimism. Positive versus negative feelings. So if you have positive feelings about a stock, like people have positive feelings about this Apple phone that's coming out, that's called good sentiment. You feel me? So sentiment moves the market. Okay? Now, there's different indicators that moves the sentiment, but at the end of the day, it's sentiment that moves the market. Alright? I don't know how simpler to put it, but it's sentiment, the feeling that investors have towards the market and or a company. Pessimism drags down stock prices. Optimism raises stock prices. And like I said, either way the market moves, you can profit from it. But that's for another conversation. You know what I'm saying? If you found some value in this video, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. Feel free to share this with somebody who needs to hear this information. Also, stay tuned for the ebook and the options trading course that's coming down the pike. I'm cooking it up for y'all, so stay tuned for that. And I don't think I have any questions on here, but if you're watching this on YouTube, if you want to partake in the interactive taping of this episode, Financial Bars, feel free to follow Rapping Dough on Instagram, because I'm live on Instagram as well. It's rapping_dough, just like you see it. And you can tap in there and ask questions, and you can rap some dough. You dig? So, that being said, it's your host Don Bucks. I'll see y'all next week.